All right, so it is me again. Yeah, I just said yeah, because I wanted to, yeah, I should have done a full length with one before. I'm gonna see if I could put it together, but in terms of two videos. But this is another example of for those who may not know of Dr. Uh, Masaru Emoto and his research on how the molecular structure of water actually changes, right? Based on vibrational energy, thoughts, words, ideas, and music. Okay, and how that, like I said in my video on water, how we are affected by our thoughts, by our ideas, by the music frequencies.
This next series of photographs are the work of Japanese researcher Mr. Masaru Emoto from his book, The Message from Water. Mr. Emoto's work provides factual evidence that human vibrational energy, thoughts, words, ideas, and music affect the molecular structure of water. Please remember that water comprises over 70% of a mature human body and covers the same amount on our planet. Water is the very source of all life. This photo shows the beautifully formed geometric design of the Yushi Spring water. This next photo is from the Shimanto River, the last clean spring in Japan. Notice the extraordinary geometric forms. The fact that the molecular structure of water can be affected by our consciousness, our intent, and our sounds is extremely important. This photo is from the Mount Cook Glacier in New Zealand.
Mm-hmm. So you see the geometric structural patterns of water, which would come from certain springs, wells, rivers, right? That's structured water. Structured water allows for the water to move within the system in a very balanced and efficient way.
Mr. Emoto has been visually documenting these molecular changes in water by means of his photographic techniques. He freezes droplets of water, then examines them under a dark field microscope that has photographic capabilities. His work clearly demonstrates the diversity of the molecular structure of water and the effects of the environment upon the structure of the water. This photo is from the fountain in Lourdes, France.
So every water has its own type of energetic frequency or pattern. So as I show you here in this example, this is a polluted river, and you see the geometric pattern structure is distorted.
Contaminated water from the Yodo River in Japan. In this photo, we can compare the contaminated water with clean stream water.
See, look at the difference, the geometric pattern here, and then the distortion. You look at the reality as well too. You can look into the reality and see the different forms of geometrics. Again, correspondence, right?
Mr. Emoto decided to see what effects music would have upon the structure of water. He placed distilled water between two speakers for several hours while playing different music and then photographing the crystals that formed after the water was frozen.
So again, our thoughts, our frequencies, our thoughts create frequencies, vibrations. You create color patterns with your mind system, with your visualization. You voice through your throat chakra. You're voicing grid patterns, which alter which have the ability to alter not just your physical body and your mind, but the reality out there, because it's a reflection of inside of you, right? So
This photo is of water being exposed to Beethoven's Pastorale. This photo is the effect of Bach's air for the G string on the water. This photo is water exposed to Chopin's Farewell Song.
right, so you see the different types of exposure.
It's water being exposed and affected to music that was designed for healing. This photo is of water being exposed to the Kawachi folk dance. This photo shows the effect of heavy metal music.
So you see the distortion. Look at that. Distortion created from something like heavy metal, right? There's also the whole thing with the water actually being manipulated through the frequency of changing it from, I think it's 432 to 440, right? Which again affects the molecular structure.
Here now we can compare the effects of healing versus heavy metal music and what happens to the water molecules. Mr. Emoto decided to see how thoughts and words affected the formation
into the thoughts
of untreated distilled water crystals.
You see how,
by typing words onto paper and then taping this paper onto glass bottles overnight. This photo shows the effects of the words, thank you.
So just as I said, just simple things like writing down words or solar text onto a piece of paper, and you place that under a jar of water. The water structure changes because it's a vibration, a frequency.
This photo shows the effects of the words love and appreciation. This photo shows the effects of the words, you make me sick, I will kill you. Here we can compare the effects of thank you with you make me sick, I will kill you. Very, very different geometric forms being incurred through of a very polluted and toxic water from the
right. So we see the difference. We see
after
the difference.
Buddhist monk had offered a prayer.
Look at that.
Is of a very polluted and toxic water from the Fujiwara Dam.
Right. The water before it has been blessed, basically. Like you're speaking into the water, you're sending frequencies and vibrations, coloration patterns, light formed or photons into the water.
Here now is the same water from the Fujiwara Dam after a Buddhist monk had offered a prayer over it. Prayer, that sound coupled with intention, seems to have an extraordinary ability of restoring water to its natural.
So here we go.
Geometric
so this is a part of the science, like some of the stuff that I would have researched and looked into in my earlier days of actually awakening to build me to the realization, or to bring me to the point of realizing that our thoughts, our emotions, our intentions actually significantly affect us. And when we affect ourselves with these thoughts, we affect our reality, our immediate reality. So everything like crystals actually have a particular frequency within them that actually still, yes, affect us as well. You see, so we're constantly interacting with our environment and with ourselves, with the connection with the water molecules, with water molecule structure systems.
And in this photo, we can compare.
So you see the complete stark difference between the water that was polluted in the dam and after it's been it was prayed on.
Photographs that we have just seen show proof that not only does sound have the ability of affecting and changing physical structure, but that with regard to the molecular structure of water, that our intent with our sound is extremely important. This may have great implications for the future of both personal and planetary harmony and healing.
Mhm. So that's where you go into like even certain things such as like what they call like code language even, right? Where we're able to speak or sound, tone certain types of frequencies. It may not be uh, understandable by the human mind, but it has a resonance within it. Okay, so anything like maybe channeled through the heart and channeled through the voice and grids or the throat chakra. Yitayawo kayamo latimo tua yakimo yinaka wo. So anything like that, so it comes from the heart, right? Comes through the heart, comes through the throat. Uh, Let go of the human mind system that would create the block, and just allow it to flow, right? So even in all of that, those frequencies are very powerful. Just simple things like affirmations on a morning, on a rising when you wake up. You also have to be careful of the words too. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to share that. So that would be water molecule part 2. All right. So okay.